Montserrat was way up in the mountains, a major tourist destination. But we went there as tourists. We had an old man to rescue and an ancient tablet to find. And standing in our way was a cold-blooded killer. Why would the tabula be hidden up here of all places?
For hundreds of years, the mountain has been kind of a sanctuary. There's an old Benedictine monastery up the hill.
Well, I guess that's where we need to start looking.
Wow, it's empty. Where is everyone?
This place is normally full of tourists.
I don't like the look of this one bit.
At least it's not monks with guns.
Don't even go there, Nico. Time to bring out the dumb tourist.
It's a role you were born to play, Georges.
Monks with guns is a reference to the previous game. And surely if armed guards just suddenly appeared out of nowhere in a major tourist destination, then surely some sort of alarm would be raised.
Eva looked very determined. I was glad she was on my side. No way those guys are normal guards.
They're carrying guns.
I know. There's something strange going on.
What do normal guards carry?
Nico, in a scrape like this, you wouldn't want anyone else. The place is deserted. What happened to all the tourists?
There's something funny going on.
It was a magnificent building. I wondered if the tabula was really hidden up there.
Wait, this is a cathedral?
I suspected these guys wouldn't let us in anytime soon.
Howdy. Is this the way up to the monastery?
Yeah, but it's shut. No one allowed in. The monks, they're on strike.
Wow. What happened? Someone make 'em work ungodly hours?
Nah, I don't think that was the problem.
I suspected these guys wouldn't let us in anytime soon.
I suspect that we will get the same description from this guard as well.
Hi there, buddy.
Sorry, we got a virus loose. Whole place is locked down.
Those poor monks. Going on strike when you got a virus. That's the pits.
Whatever. I can't let you in.
Howdy, fella.
Sorry, pal. Monastery's closed. Till further notice.
Oh, gee. Well, ain't that just my luck?
Yeah, ain't it?
And my two pretty sisters here are so looking forward to seeing the monastery.
Life's full of disappointments.
Sure seems that way. And the monastery's definitely up there, huh?
It is, but it'll still be there tomorrow.
Oh, we fly back to Austin tonight.
Well, isn't that a shame?
So why's the place closed?
VIP visitors.
Wow, that's exciting. Which VIPs?
A foreign prince.
The Prince of where?
Yeah, that's the one.
Wow!
So we can't let normal folk in.
Oh, of course not. No, not if the Prince of where is there. Did you tell the prince about the virus?
What?
Your buddy said there was a virus. Did you warn the prince?
Well, there's no need. He's, immune.
Oh, of course. Stupid me. Everybody knows that.
Time for you to go, pal.
I guess it is. You have a nice day now.
And you.
The steps were blocked off by Langham's thugs. It was impossible to get through that way.
The place is closed.
Alright, let's try this way.
A set of stairs leading down. I wondered if there might be another way around to the monastery. We're moving away from the monastery.
Yes, but with those goons in the way, we have to find a different approach.
Maybe there's some other way around via the cable car station?
Or at least someone in the can tell us what's going on.
The cable cars were definitely working when we arrived.
Nico looked calm. When didn't Nico look calm? We've got to get the tabula before Langham.
I know, Jules. We have to stop him.
Eva looked very anxious. I guess this was very different from a bar in Marseille. Are you okay, Eva?
I'm worried about my father.
Don't worry. We'll get him back.
I hope so, George. I never really appreciated him before.
The tracks for the train ran below. Glass canopies sparkled in the sun. Would have been a pain to clean those. The building looked very new. It must have been modernized recently. The door led into the cable car station.
Someone's coming out. Quick, we need to hide. I think it's Langham.
Block everything off. Lock the whole place down, understand? The tabula's got to be up in the monastery, I'm sure of it. Come on.
Yes, boss.
Close all the routes up to the monastery, and then make the old man talk.
Yes, boss.
This time, don't be so gentle with him.
Did you hear that? They haven't found it yet, but Senor Marquez must be in a bad way.
Listen, I have to follow those bastardos. I might be able to slip through on my own.
Sure. We'll see if we can find another way up. You think she'll be okay?
Eva can handle herself.
We could see in, so surely they could see us standing right next to the door.
It was locked. There was a keypad, but I didn't know the code. A thick cable suspended the cable cars over the canyon.
They must have just switched this off before we arrived.
The cable car hung midway across the valley. It wasn't moving. Something inside the cable car was glinting. I couldn't make out what it was. It was one of those tourist telescopes that usually charge a fortune. My God! Nico!
What is it?
This telescope! It's free!
Right, let's have a look around. Okay, yep, I get that. Let's drag around then, I suppose.
It was the other station for the cable cars. Wait, what's that? That rock looks familiar. Nico, take a look at this and tell me what you see.
You're right. That rock looks like a head.
I've seen that shape before. Take a look at this. The face in the Ouroboros, it's exactly the same shape as that rock.
That can't be a coincidence.
And you know what? Langham's got the forged picture. The one without the face.
So the rock won't have meant anything to him.
Nico, I don't think the tabula's up at the monastery. I think it's down there somewhere, around that rock.
We are not done yet. Oh, let's go this way first.
There was a small chapel perched on the edge of the cliff. It looked ancient.
Alright, now let's check out this glint. Hello?
There were a couple of people stuck in the cable car. They looked kind of familiar. Then I realized it was my old friends Dwayne and Pearl Henderson. The Hendersons had an uncanny way of showing up wherever I went.
Right, let's try and signal back to them.
I signaled them back. I wasn't sure they'd seen it. Pearl was mouthing something and gesturing. Pearl seemed to be writing something on the window. It said, "Help, stuck. Door code 0797. I wondered how Pearl came to know that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Come on, Nico. Pearl's giving me the code to the door.
What? Pearl? Who? How?
Trust me, Nico. I've got friends in low-hanging places. Huh. There's no one here.
Looks like everything has been shut down.
Who said that? That sounded like Dwayne.
Poor Nico. I had dragged her into danger again.
We didn't exactly drag her into this. She is here willingly.
This place is too quiet.
We should look around. What was Langholm doing in here?
The huge cogs were part of the cable car mechanism. They looked very powerful. No one was manning the counter.
Anybody?
Alright.
There was a metal box on the floor. A metal lunchbox. Someone sure wanted to keep their cheese safe.
Hey, is anybody there?
Whoa! Did you hear that?
We're stuck in here. Help!
How about that, Nico? A talking lunchbox. Huh. What will they think of next? I better take it with me.
I wonder if we can actually use it.
A talking lunchbox. Locked. With no key, I was going to have to find a way to break into it.
Alright, that answers that question.
The cable cars were scheduled to run all day. Looked like a small closet. There was no lock, but the door wouldn't open.
Go away!
Hello?
Georges? There's someone in there.
Are you all right in there?
Just go away!
Alright.
The wheels were part of the cable car mechanism. The cables were suspended in a huge contraption that ran the cable cars up and down. There was a big lever on the console. Intriguing. I've always loved levers. The control panel looked complicated. It wasn't powered up, and the smell of burnt electrical components hung ominously in the air. The cogs turned, but the rest of the mechanism didn't seem to be engaging.
It's a start.
There was a large console in the corner. I guessed it operated the cable cars. The control panel looked complicated. It wasn't powered up. The console had a hatch For repairs, I guessed. The console circuitry looked pretty complex and dangerous. How do we persuade her to come out?
We need to make friends with her.
Something tells us that she won't listen to us. But she may listen to someone else. Oh, wrong way. I still have flashbacks of the inventory menu being at the top.
The box was now wedged in the cogs, or rather, the giant can opener.
I think we can actually change the settings so the inventory is back at the top. I believe there is settings to change the subtitles to the old style as well.
That's quite a mess you've made there, George.
You know what they say about making omelets, Nico?
You can't make them without strawberry jam?
So she cracks a joke and walks off. Fair enough.
Strawberry jam was smeared all over the machinery. The box was mangled beyond repair. Just as I thought, it's a two-way radio.
Can anyone hear me?
Dwayne, this is George. George Stobart.
Holy cow, George, just the fella I need. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Dwayne, and don't you worry, I'll have you out of there in a minute.
You reckon you can get the cable car running again?
No, the console isn't working properly. I've got no idea why not.
George, this is Pearl. Get Kat to help you. She knows everything about that place.
Kat? Is she the girl in the closet?
Has she locked herself in? Oh, dear. Let me talk to her, darling.
Let's listen to Pearl on this one.
Kat? I found you a friendly voice.
How do you know my name?
Kat, dear, it's me, Pearl.
Pearl? How did you get here? That's not possible.
Listen, darling, it really is me, but I'm talking on the radio. George here is a very decent guy, and you should open the door.
I'm not going to fall for that. Prove it's you.
All right. Remember we discovered we both love musicals?
Yeah? And my favourite one is?
How does it go now? Help out. I am the very model of a modern major general.
Of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical.
From Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very good in integral and differential calculus.
I know the scientific names of beings and homunculus.
In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral.
I am the very model of a modern major general.
All right, only Pearl would know that, and I trust her. Who are you?
I'm George, and this is Nico. How did you end up in a closet?
There were some guys with guns. They took over the whole station. I hid in here.
We're trying to avoid them too.
I was quite surprised, you know. They never mentioned guns at the job interview.
Really? We need to use the cable car. Can you operate it?
Yeah, if the console was working, but they sabotaged it.
And there's no way to get it started?
There might be. Let me see. See that burned out fuse down there?
In the back by the prongs?
Yeah. The idiots stuck a spanner in there and blew the fuse. They wanted to make sure no one could use the cable cars. Connect those two prongs somehow, and the console should restart.
How on earth are we going to reach that?
I don't know. But don't stick your arm in there. You'll get fried.
Right, so in order to sabotage this cable car, they broke a fuse? How terrifying. Fuses can be replaced?
Cat looked at me like she knew me. Uncanny. Hi, it's Cat, isn't it?
Yeah, Cat D.
Catty. And you run the station?
No, this is just a summer job.
So what do you do when you aren't locked in cupboards?
I'm a designer.
Oh, I knew a designer once. She...
George, we're in a bit of a hurry here.
Of course. I was just curious about Cat.
Yes, I bet.
You know what they say about curiosity and cats?
How come you know about repairing consoles?
I like to know what I'm working with.
Got any ideas how I'm going to reach those prongs?
Don't you have something useful in your pocket?
Yep, most likely. So what's down there?
There's a little chapel called Santa Cova.
Did those guys go down there too?
Nah, I think they settled for closing down the cable cars.
How do you know Pearl?
She and Dwayne came through here this morning.
You seem like old friends.
I know. It's almost as if I'd seen her before.
Have we seen Cat before? There seems to be some familiarity between George and Cat, and also Cat and Pearl.
I have half a cookie if you're hungry.
I didn't get to eat my breakfast, but you know, I think I'll pass.
Do you like cockroaches?
No, definitely not.
This is Trevor. He's very cute.
Please don't let him out.
You like flowers?
I love him, but I haven't got a vase to keep him in.
Would you like to talk to Pearl again?
No, thank you. Let's just find a way to rescue them.
Cat seemed all right, but I decided to keep the painting to myself.
Alright, let's fix this fuse. Now, I've played many adventure games over the years, and I've fixed more fuses in them than I can remember. Right, we are going to use this paperclip. I'm not sure if this actually works in real life, but this is what we need to do. We need to connect the two, I don't even know what you call them.
Well, I'd done stranger things in my life. The paperclip was now all sticky.
Right, let's go back to the hatch. Right, we need to connect the paperclip here. Now this seems very dangerous to me, but thankfully we have a hero right upon our person.
I stuck the paperclip to Trevor's back. I bet he could work in an office now.
And let's give him an incentive. Godspeed, Trevor.
Time for Trevor. I put his matchbox down. Go, Trevor, go! Poor Trevor looked like he needed therapy. But the console was working. The console. It's working.
Cool. I can send you down there if you want. Let me just bring the cable car up here.
Pearl and Dwayne are going to be mighty relieved.
Oh, they must have been going down in the other cable car.
Come on, Nico. There's no time to lose.